I'm going to ask quite a tough question here, actually. And again, I do want an honest answer from those that, do answer. And it's sort of related to something which, was mentioned over here about money. So you don't always initially get paid an amazing wage. You've got to earn that wage. You've got to be, you've got to get your head down, you've got to progress, you've got to learn, you've got to be worth that wage, okay? So to start off with, sometimes it can be quite a low wage, okay? One of the questions here I think is a really good question, actually, to be honest with you. So it says, do you think you get paid enough for the amount of work you do? Tough question, but tears straight up.
No.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, in apprenticeships and that, your first years you're always going to be short. Well, I say short and that. They can range and that. So at New Farm and that, our first year apprentices get like 12.5, just short of 12,500 a year, which for an apprenticeship is actually quite high, but it's still for working life and that it's fairly low. Each year they do a award thing, so like your wage will go up by a certain amount each year, and then like me, once you pass out of it, you'll be on full wage of whatever that job role is. So in my area, and that you can range from being on 32,000 to being up to 58,000 straight out of your apprenticeship. So the money, as you said, it's 3-4 years of lower wages and that, less than 20 odd grand and that, and then you'd be up there with what a skilled person gets everywhere across the board.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much. Does anyone else want to answer that, or is Tay sort of covered it? Yeah, there you go. It's all right. No, you keep going.
One thing I do want to say is, although you don't get paid greatly in your first year, you do get about £200 a week, usually a bit more. And I don't know about yous, but when I was in school, my mum handed me £200 a week spending money. You also have no bills. So as much as you might not get paid that great, and you might feel like you're doing more than the money that you earn, it's a lot more than you have just going to school, and it's only a few more hours a week. Do you know, you probably spend 6 hours or so a day here, you spend 8 hours at work. So it's about 10 hours extra a week for 200 quid. That's the way I like to look at it.
Fantastic, thank you very much. So, yeah, the starting wage can be quite low, but ultimately once you become qualified and once you have the skills and the experience you need, that's when that wage will start to go up, and you'll find it goes up pretty quick, okay? Particularly, in subjects like engineering, okay? There's a skilled shortage within engineering and manufacturing at the moment, so lots of the older engineers are retiring without bringing through enough of them young people to actually replace them. So once you get to that fully qualified status, then wages, generally, particularly within engineering, they are good, they are quite high, okay?